So this is going to be a reading for my Sagittarius. Thank you so much for joining me. Today we're going to be doing a Celtic cross to see what energy is surrounding you. So let's go ahead and get straight into it. If you aren't subscribed yet, make sure that you subscribe so that you never miss a beat with my messages. Also, if you would like a personal session after viewing my videos and you feel as if I resonate with you, feel free to check out the description. My Linktree link will be posted there, okay? Also, if you're into like daily horoscopes, I post those on my Instagram and Twitter. If you would like to see those, of course, they're free. You can follow me on Instagram at Mystical Crystal Tarot, or you can follow me on Twitter at Mystical Crystal, just like how it's spelled here on YouTube, okay? Sagittarius. Energy surrounding them. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and discuss what's going on here. So the first card that we have the Devil card. And this is representing the situation at hand. So this is you guys having to nip in the bud some toxicity that may be taking place here. This is like toxicity possibly in your marriage or your relationship, your home environment, if you know you're not in a relationship or married. Like this is just toxicity that you guys are having to deal with, okay? Now, of course, this could really be any person who could be bringing this to you. This isn't just limited to love, but you could be feeling like with the toxicity that's around, you don't necessarily want to deal with it, but you have to because this could be like a family member or someone who you're tied to. And if you guys don't have the best relationship, then it makes your life hell. Like this could be the mother or the father of your children too. Now, some of you could be also having moments where you're not thinking the most positive because of some things that may be coming up from the subconscious that may be coming to the surface because like the surface, not service, maybe coming to the surface because like recently somebody may have passed and like now you're looking at the toxic relationship you guys may have had with them and how that's affected you, or like something to that effect. Now, when it comes to the problem or the challenge, we do have the Temperance card. Now, the funny part is this is the card for Sagittarius. So you guys could be your own obstacle in terms of you know, thinking negatively and keeping yourself from being able to move forward in your career or just mentally in terms of your mental health. Also, the Temperance card, you could be your own obstacle in terms of you know, lacking patience or needing to know when enough is enough almost. Also, the challenge could just be an issue with you and your person being able to mesh well together in terms of like understanding each other's love language. So you guys both may be different type of lovers. One partner may be more emotional and more forthcoming in terms of how they feel. And then another partner may not be so emotional and may not be the type to like to, you know, discuss their feelings like that. But there's a disconnect because you guys may not be both understanding that you guys have just two separate love languages. It's not a situation where there's an issue per se. You guys just need to understand each other better. So this may be the challenge. Now, when it comes to what you need to be focusing on, I do have the Queen of Swords. So this is, for one, a relationship with an air sign if you are dating one, a Libra, Gemini, or an Aquarius. This is also getting inner clarity or making sense of things and making a final decision on what you plan on doing next. This is seeing things clearly too. Your focus should be on getting clarity and clearing out self-doubt and what's reality. Now, the strengths that you currently have, we do have the Lovers card. So you're able to make head over heart decisions in the toughest situations. And during this time frame, you're going to basically have to do that, okay? Especially when it comes to relationships with other people, you're able to use discernment and make sense of what's worth putting energy into and what's not. Now, your recent past, we do have the Nine of Swords. So in the recent past, you may have been really anxious. You may have been overthinking things, mentally putting yourself through a lot in terms of like staying up late at night, your mind being overactive, you not being able to sit still at wee hours of the night. And this may have been very troubling for you. There may have been some things that were on your mind too that were creating like self-doubt or confusion or just severe anxiety. Now, future energy, we do have the Eight of Cups. So this is you walking away from something in the near future. You recognizing that emotionally you're not getting what you need from a situation anymore. It's time for you to like separate yourself from certain situations here. Also with the Eight of Cups, this is like realizing that you're just not emotionally content where you're at right now and that you want more for yourself. Now, the suggested approach I have for you, we have the Eight of Wands. So this is making sure that you're moving on from past energy. This is like allowing yourself to focus on what's to come and not so much on what happened in, 2020. Wait, 2020. Yeah. 2020, whatever. Anyways, with the Eight of Wands also, this is taking on the stressful situations that come at you head on. This is like not avoiding things anymore. This is like nipping things in the bud so that you can have forward movement here. This is also if you're like debating on whether or not you should travel, do something to, take your mind off of the things that you've been thinking about. That may be a good idea too. Now, what you need to know with the Five of Cups, the energy of regret or like you fixating on things that you regret not doing is only keeping you from being able to see what you can do in the now or what opportunities are around you. Also, when you fixate on anything in the past, you're not able to be present in the now. So that in itself creates even more worse experiences in the future because you're not able to tend to the now by focusing on what's going to happen 2 months from now. Or not even focusing on what's going to happen 2 months from now, what happened 2 months ago. Excuse me, that's what I meant to say. Now, your hopes and fears, your hopes is that you will be able to move to a better place in terms of mental health, stepping into to happier energy, I would say. That's your hopes, is that things will shift for the better and that you'll be able to, like I said, be a lot happier. Your fear may be that somebody who you may have children with, you and that person will never be able to get along. And there will always be a blockage there in terms of like the family unit and it being together. Your fear also may be that if you leave like your marriage or your relationship, that you won't be able to have a steady relationship with your child. Also, you could be like either fearful of a Leo specifically or something to do with the Leo maybe coming up, but outcome, we do have the Seven of Pentacles. So this is you trying to remain patient, trying to wait on an outcome. This could be like waiting for the harvest to come from like a business investment. This could be waiting for a relationship to be taken to the next level. This waiting is going to be different for each and every one of you, but this is you trying to remain patient nonetheless. Now, the last two cards I kind of want to look at, we have remain positive and listen to your intuition. So with this card, this I feel like is key. If you do have a lot of self-doubt or you struggle with being your worst critic, this is you needing to remain positive. If anything, this may be, taking a step back from being so like hard on yourself and think of more of ways that you can experience fun in the now. Okay, being hard on yourself doesn't change the circumstance. It's just wrong. Don't treat yourself wrong. Don't be hard on yourself if possible, okay? And try to keep a positive mindset. If you do end up having negative thoughts, because that happens, okay? It doesn't matter how spiritual you are, you will have moments of thinking negative thoughts. This is redirecting those thoughts by looking at all the progress you've made so far. And then we also have listen to your intuition. So this is speaking to you needing to listen to the intuitive nudges that you receive from your spirit guides. A lot of you know what's up before things take place. And, a part of us wants to believe that we should give people the benefit of the doubt. But if you are noticing that people are acting weird around you, just listen to your intuition. And really with anything that comes up during this time frame, you will be receiving intuitive nudges. Don't neglect to listen to them. So this is what I see. I hope I put things in perspective for you. Definitely, if you enjoyed, thumbs the video up. If you want a personal, check out the description box. I will have my Linktree link listed there so you guys can book a session with me. And follow me on Instagram at Mystical Crystal Tarot or Twitter at Mystical Crystal, just like how it's spelled over here. Okay? Thank you. I'll see you in the next one.